Hi everyone, Rhea here. It's been a while since you've seen my face, and that's because I have been hard at work on all this amazing budget content for you guys. I'm sure you've already seen the budget assessment, which is literally 5 pages of questions to help you assess your situation, get to the root of your fears and negative thoughts around budgeting, and help you find the best method of budgeting for you. I've also created free webinars I hope you've participated in, and you're likely participating in the Summer Savings Challenge going on right now. So I've been hard at work on all this great stuff for you guys, but I wanted to grace you with my presence today and talk about how to enjoy budgeting your money. Because the reality is, everyone needs a budget. I don't care how much or how little money you make, you need a budget. So if you are going to create a budget and you're going to be budgeting for the rest of your life, which you will be, you may as well make it fun, right? So I'm going to share a few tips to help you enjoy budgeting your money. These things I do myself and they work wonderfully. So I highly recommend what I'm about to share with you. And I highly encourage you to start budgeting today. If you don't already, or if you don't enjoy it, implement these tips and see if they work for you. So I'm excited to dive right into this. I love budgeting. I love helping women budget their money. I love creating budgets, all things budget. It's a little crazy, but I really hope that my love of budgeting inspires you to enjoy budgeting as well. So let's dive right in. And before I get into how to enjoy budgeting, I want to just touch on why a budget is so important. I already said that everybody needs a budget, and that's true. But a budget is so important because it helps you manage your income and allocate it to the things you need in life. So fun, your livelihood, your living expenses, goals, all of that stuff, a budget's gonna help you make sure your income is going where it needs to. A budget is also going to help you plan and save for your goals, which is so exciting. What is life without goals and experiences and accomplishments? And unfortunately, we need money to do some of that stuff we want to do, and that's fine as long as we have a proper system in place, a proper budget in place. And then a budget is important because it helps you make wiser, or it can help you make wiser spending decisions or financial decisions or purchases, and you really think through where your money's going because now you can see what you really are working with. So now that you know why a budget is so important, I can go on and on. Let's get to the fun stuff. Let's talk about why budgeting, or how budgeting is fun and how you can make it fun. So first, create a time, a space, and just an overall environment for when you create your budget. Ideally, you would want to create your budget once a month, so you would do this at the end of the previous month, creating the budget for the next month to come. So for me personally, I like to do my budget in my office, so you can see one of my desks back here. I usually get my laptop and really focus on my numbers and what I'm going to be doing. And I like to, depending on the time of day it is when I'm doing my budget, just have a nice cup of coffee or maybe some tea if it's at night, and really get productive, get inspired, get motivated, get ready to look through my past budget for the previous month and then what I need to do for the current month. And I tell you, really having that space, that designated time, that environment, that frame of mind when I do my budget is extremely helpful. So you can definitely make it fun, make it suitable for your needs. I know I do well under productive settings, but some people do well under relaxed settings. And so, sorry about that notification. Some people do well under relaxed settings. So if you do better being relaxed, just maybe do your budget at night, light some candles, get a glass of wine, whatever will make you enjoy budgeting once a month. Go ahead and get yourself the right environment to do so. It makes a world of difference. Okay, so next, when you are done creating your budget for the month, immediately, right after, create a tracker to go along with that budget. So a budget is only as good as you following it, right? You can create a budget and then go spend your money willy-nilly, and what good was your budget? You have to make sure you're actually following your budget, and a tracker or some sort of system to track your spending is the best way to do that. So immediately after you create your budget for the month, make sure you create a tracker with it. For me, I use an Excel spreadsheet, and I encourage my clients to do this as well. I specify exactly what I spend on each day in each category and make sure it adds up for the month. This is a great way to see how close you are to your budget limits or how far away you are, which could be good depending on what category we're working with. But you definitely need to create your tracker immediately after you create your budget and really find the method that works for you. I like Excel spreadsheets, but some people use apps. I've heard EveryDollar is good. I've heard Mint is okay. Or you can write it physically in a notebook. If you do better writing things down, just adding up your expenses that way, go for it. There's really no right way to do it. It's not one size fits all. It's whatever your preference is. So you can make budgeting fun by creating your tracker immediately after and doing it in a method that will be as effective as possible for you and your personality. So next, how to make budgeting fun or how to enjoy it is to track every 1 to 3 days, no more than 3 days. And this probably doesn't sound like fun, but just hear me out. So what makes a budget not fun for most people is the fact that it doesn't work, right? So they're not doing what they're supposed to be to ensure their budget works. When your budget works, you love it. My budget works, and I love it month over month over month. So if you're not tracking every 1 to 3 days, 3 days max, and let's say you wait to track maybe a week or a week and a half, now it's gonna be tedious. Now it's gonna be annoying. Now you're gonna roll your eyes like, ugh, I don't wanna do this right now. There's too many expenses. I spent way too much money. I don't remember what I spent last Tuesday. Now it becomes a drag. So just avoid that altogether by tracking every 1 to 2, maybe 3 days, and eventually it will become routine, it will become second nature, and you're gonna get so good at knowing where your money is going and how to pinpoint where it's going that it's gonna be a breeze. So it won't take long to track, especially if you're not spending, that helps too. But you definitely don't want to prolong it because that's where it's gonna get frustrating and not make budgeting fun for you. So next, you want to check your progress month over month. So if you watch the month-end money pulse checks that I do every month, you'll know I'm a big fan of just seeing where you were for the month and really using that information to improve the next month. But in this, I mean check your progress month over month because it is exciting, it is fun, it is rewarding, it is thrilling to see you improve month over month. So if you are checking your progress, you're seeing how you did with your budget month over month, take pride in knowing you're killing it. And if you've had a bad month, fine, but challenge yourself to get better the next month. Even if you are killing it, challenge yourself to get better the next month. Really make it fun. I like to be under budget. Doesn't always happen in certain categories. And if I am, I feel motivated and empowered, I can knock out the next month feeling great. And most of the times it happens because I'm challenging myself to be better than I was the month before. Sometimes it doesn't happen. Don't beat yourself up. Just know the next month you have a time to start fresh. So no negative feelings here, just all feelings of empowerment and encouragement and knowing that you're doing better month over month. And if you're not, you at least know why you're not doing as well as you should, and you can improve that moving forward. So the last way to enjoy budgeting your money is to reward yourself. Yay! This is probably my favorite part, and I'm not saying, after 1 month of budgeting, great, go ahead and spend all your money. No. I'm saying maybe every 2, 3, 4 months, just depending on your situation, if you've improved month over month over month, reward yourself. You deserve it. Go treat yourself to a Starbucks next weekend or enjoy brunch, whatever the case may be, whatever will make you feel good and worthy of, doing so well with your money, take advantage. Now, the key here is moderation. I'm not saying go spend all your savings because you did so well budgeting. No. That's going to tarnish all the good that you did. But, spend wisely and do reward yourself because you have been working hard. You have been conscious with your spending and you do deserve to treat yourself. So me personally, I like to buy myself a new book or just treat myself to iced coffees. It just is that simple and it feels so good because I know I'm not going over budget to spend on this item or this drink. I deserve it for myself. So reward yourself. That's the best way to enjoy budgeting your money. So those are my tips for enjoying budgeting your money. I'm going to quickly recap them again. Number 1, create a time, space, and environment to budget your money. Number 2, create a tracker immediately after you've created your budget. Number 3, track every 2 to 3 days and really get excited about your progress. Number 4, check your progress month over month. So not just spending within the month, but now you're looking at month over month for your progress. And then lastly, reward yourself for a job well done because you deserve it. So that is how I enjoy budgeting my money. I hope that encourages you to budget your money wisely. I also want to quickly share, I have been hard at work on all this great budgeting content as well as a brand new online course. I have created the Budgeting to Billions online course, and really this course walks you through everything you need to have a successful budget, including a live walkthrough of a tracker I created to help you budget your money. So I will link to the course in the description so you can check it out. But if you are really feeling empowered about budgeting, you don't want to miss this. If you have been struggling with budgeting, you don't want to miss this. And if you really want to find a system that works for you, you don't want to miss this. All right, everyone, it was a pleasure being here with you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.